from CAPSA 2024. I'm here together with Saher Abudaqar, Managing Sales Director MENA at Intelsat. Hello Saher, nice to meet you.
Hello, thank you for having me.
You're welcome. CAPSA 2024, what are you showcasing this year?
Well, this is a very exciting year for CAPSAT. This is the 30th edition, and we are here every year, and we're showcasing the latest in satellite connectivity technologies related to different verticals and applications like cellular backhauling, 5G, IoT, and the latest trends, basically.
Okay, interesting. So how does Intelsat approach the unique challenges and risks associated with investing in domestic telecommunication infrastructures? For example, also in high-risk environments.
Yeah. Okay, so when you look at investing in telecom infrastructure, you mainly look at two elements here. First, you want to look after security, right? So, example, how you want to be resilient against natural disasters, vandalism. These are the areas that you want to look at in security. Also, you want your investment or your infrastructure to be commercially viable. So you want to be able to sustain a long run. We've been in the business for 60 years. This year will be Intelsat's 60th anniversary. So we leverage our experience to invest and make sure that we get the right partners to invest in a sustainable and secure telecom infrastructure. For this region, specifically the Middle East and North Africa, we partner with local entities, and the reason is we need to adapt to local regulations, right? So we partner, our strategy is to partner with local entities to invest in the domestic infrastructure. And to help with that, what we do is through agility, we find the right partners where we invest with them to save them spending big on capital expenditure, and that allows them to expand their networks also, so it can integrate seamlessly to new technologies. You know, we built our true first unified software-defined 5G multi-orbit solution satellite networks. So this is what we're doing, and we are copying this, and we are doing this in the region as well.
So the partner network is very important and crucial for you.
Of course, yes. Each region has its regulations and has its do's and don'ts. So we don't treat them all as one. So of course, we partner with the right people, and we partner using the right strategies for the Middle East and North Africa.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
So as technology rapidly evolves, so what steps should service providers take to really future-proof their telecommunications, let's say, infrastructure strategy?
Yeah, of course. So you put your investment. Now you want to protect your investment. So there are different areas that you need to focus on. So first thing, again, you want to make sure that you are resilient against natural disaster, vandalism, human interference, right? So you want to make sure that your investment is protected there. Also, you want to keep on scanning the horizons for new technologies and how these new technologies affect the infrastructure. So you get like a quantum computing right now. You have 5G, you have artificial intelligence. All this is changing the way, the innovation on how your infrastructure need to be ready for these new trending technologies. There are also changing working environments. So like since the Corona days, there's hybrid working models that were introduced. All this contributed to changing how telecom infrastructure works. So how you need to be ready for all these changes and all these elements. So we think, first of all, we think that investing, multi-stakeholders need to be involved. You can't, if you go solo by yourself, then this is kind of risky. So we think it's highly encouraged for international organizations, private sectors, and government to come together into investing in telecom infrastructure. Also, we think the best way to address these challenges or how to proof your investment is to invest in bringing together multi-technologies as a hybrid, so terrestrial and satellite together, to provide that infrastructure that is ready for the rapid changes or any changes in the future. Yeah.
So it's all about providing a very highly agile service and product proposition
that is ready for any changes, and any changes in networks and demands, surges, for all these changes, yes.
Just out of curiosity, AI is a big buzzword.
Yes.
So how do you see AI affecting network infrastructure, especially from a satellite perspective?
Well, you can use it, so you can use it to, predict usage patterns and throughput and coverage and where is specific latency or where specific demand is needed. You can leverage AI to predict that.
Okay.
This is the main area that we see.
Right, very interesting. Can you share some examples or case studies where, let's say, telecommunication infrastructure played a pivotal role, especially in, let's say, disaster response, emergencies?
Satellite is always there. Intelsat, over the years, always used its extensive satellite network to provide relief to natural disasters or to aid first responders. Because satellite is quickly deployed and it's very. You see, the issue with terrestrial, the terrestrial networks, they usually get damaged first when you have any ground-based disruption, and the problem is recovering that terrestrial service is it doesn't go swiftly. So that's why you always resort to satellite to deploy, like to quickly bring back the connectivity. So in natural disasters, in human conflicts, traditionally satellite has been always used. The recent cuts in fiber in the Red Sea, it underscored the value of satellite connectivity because it was for operators that has satellite inside their fabric, telecom fabric already. These are the guys that they didn't feel it. So because satellite was deployed almost instantly and brought connectivity back. Another good thing about satellite connectivity is you can globally reach from point A to point B without no intermediate stops. So that provides even extra security and extra resiliency to connectivity.
So, I mean, we see this especially in Africa, also in the Middle East, obviously, rural and semi-rural areas. There you can't deploy a fiber connection. So
and never mind, exactly. It's costly, you need to trench, it takes time. So always satellite you can get from point A to B if you want tomorrow. It's much quicker to deploy and also very cost effective.
So do you think that the current cable cars have made a few over the last few months, especially in Africa?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think they provide to the industry kind of a wake-up call that we need a backup technology and satellite is still there?
Exactly. So satellite is relevant and it needs to be there. So my recommendation or what I would advise satellite, like telecom operators, to have satellite as part of their telecom fabric on standby all the time.
All right. Thank you very much. Thanks for your time. Thanks for the conversation. Thank you. That was TechAfrica News from Capsa 2024. You can find more on techafricanews.com.